In this video, we'll cover some of the reasons that can actually get you deported. People always ask me, what can actually get me deported? What is something so bad that I can do that it can actually get me deported? Well, watch this video and I'll tell you more. Hey everybody, my name is Jacob Sapochnik and I'm an immigration attorney based in San Diego, California. We service clients in all 50 states and across the globe, and we do one area of law only, and that's immigration law, and we do it really good. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the legal reasons that can get a US immigrant deported. What are the reasons that somebody can actually get deported? But before that, I'll ask you if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel, click that bell to get notified. And if you have Instagram, follow us on Instagram. We have 2 accounts. We love to connect with you there. Send us a DM. We answer questions there as well. Press that like. Give us a like on the video, and we really appreciate that. In this video, we'll talk about some of the legal reasons why the U.S. immigration authorities may want to deport somebody from the United States, meaning send that person back to their home country where they came from. Now, there are some of the obvious reasons where if somebody came here without the right visa, they can be deported. If somebody came here with the right visa and overstayed, they can also be deported, right? These are some of the obvious reasons. But there's quite a few other reasons where it's important for you to know why you can get deported. So number one is actually failure to obey the terms of your current visa. So for example, let's say you're here on a tourist visa and you're still within the term of your visa. So you're here, let's say for 6 months, you haven't overstayed, but you worked on your tourist visa. That's a violation of the tourist visa, and that can get you deported. For example, let's say you're here on a student visa and you are not attending school. You get your visa, you have an I-94, but you're not actually going to school. That's a violation of your student visa, and that potentially can get you deported. And also, if you work on a student visa, that can also be a reason for you to be deported. Another reason, if let's say you're here on a work visa, on an H-1B visa, and you're working for employer A who got you the visa, but on the side you started your own personal business and you didn't get a visa for that. Potentially, that can also get you deported. So again, reason number one, violating the terms of your current visa can get you deported. Number two, failure to let USCIS know of a change of address. So typically you have 10 days to notify USCIS of change of address. And if you don't do that, potentially you can be deportable. Now, how often does that happen? Probably not very often, but the law specifically says that failure to notify the USCIS while you're going through your immigration process of a change of address by completing Form AR-11 potentially could get you deported. So remember, again, it may not happen as often, but sometimes when you go to an interview and they look at the address and you see that you haven't updated it, that may cause some delays and some hiccups. So we always recommend people always update your address, but as you know, potentially it's a deportable offense, so you should always update your address. So that's reason number two, failure to update your address with USCIS. Number three, commission of a crime, committing some kind of a crime. So there are certain crimes, not all crimes, but there are certain crimes that can get you deported. For example, the Immigration and Nationality Act, Section 237A, has a list of all these crimes. But for example, it could be crimes of moral turpitude, could be certain drug offenses, domestic violence, money laundering, certain aggravated felonies. Aggravated felonies are definitely crimes that will get you deported. So if you committed to some of these crimes that are listed in that section, and the ones I mentioned right now, it is important that you consult an immigration attorney to see if you have any rights at all and how to avoid deportation, how to fight deportation. But again, the US government is really strict about people who commit crimes, and for a good reason obviously. But there are certain crimes, again, not all crimes. If you commit a petty theft, that crime has an exception. So that's not a deportable offense. If you committed one DUI, it's not a deportable offense per se. If you have multiple DUIs, it may be an issue. So, but again, crimes could lead to deportation. So that's another reason why somebody can be deportable. Reason number three. Number four, violation of US immigration laws. What does it mean? So people come here and they have the right to be here based on a visa or on a green card. But what if you actually defrauded the government. So let's say you entered into a marriage which was a fake marriage, a sham marriage. You married somebody just for the green card. If they find out and they can prove it, you can be deported. If you committed a crime like alien smuggling, let's say you assisted somebody, smuggled somebody into the US, you were in the car with them or you paid somebody to bring them over here, that's a deportable offense, even if you have legal status here. So marriage fraud, alien smuggling, these are some of the examples of violating immigration laws that could get you deported. Number 4. Number 5, receiving public assistance or becoming a public charge. So that's another reason where typically when you immigrate to the United States, you attest and you promise and you sign forms that you're not going to become a public charge, meaning that you're not going to take benefits, public benefits from the government until you're eligible, until you become a green card holder or you're a citizen, depending on what public benefits you're eligible for. But if you come to the United States, you attest the fact that you have enough funding, you have enough money, or you have a sponsor that's going to help you not become a public charge. But if you are found in violation of that, that potentially could make you deportable. That's what the law says in the Immigration and Nationality Act. So remember, and recently we had a lot of discussion about public charge, some changes to the public charge rules. Some of them currently are on hold based on injunctions, but the whole debate about public charge was because it's part of the law. It's here. It's always been part of the law that if somebody immigrates to the United States, they have to prove that they are able to be self-sufficient as they go through the immigration process, and they're not going to become a public charge. They're not going to take public benefits from the government. So if somebody is found in violation of that, potentially they could be deported. They could be deportable and may not be able to keep their benefits anymore. So that's a number 5 violation of public benefits rules. So these are just some 5 examples of what can actually get you deported. Now remember, those are general things, but it's important to know that and be aware of that you know, even if you have legal status in the US, even if you are on your visa, or even if you have a green card, some things, certain things, until you become a US citizen, can get you deported. So it's important to be aware of that, be mindful, and stay safe this way. So hopefully you found this information useful. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you've watched this video for the first time, give us a like. Post a comment below. Let me know any questions you have. Share this video with a friend. And if you have any questions, if you have videos you want us to make, post them in the comments below, and we'll make sure to make videos based on your recommendation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.